What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. I'm Brad.
I'm Miguel.
Wow, I was wondering what took you so long. I was like, bro, I even pulled the knife out and everything, and you're
I saw the knife. It was so delayed in
you're leaving me hanging here.
And the live thing. It was delayed, so I was like, oh shit, he has something in his face.
Well, it's okay. What's going on, everybody? Episode 94, unexpected from what we were originally going to do. Tonight was originally supposed to be our our episode of Purely and Simply Evil on Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which we were just going to revisit, do a watch-along of that film, but duty calls.
Duty calls.
Here we are. The final trailer for Halloween Ends dropped today. I have heard great things. I have not watched it. Comes in at a whopping 2 minutes and 8 seconds, Miguel. That's a lot of footage.
That's can fit a lot. Listen, time to spoil.
You could fit a lot in like a minute and a half, let alone 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 8 seconds. That's a lot. But I'm really excited.
Hear that? 2 minutes is long enough.
You just threw off what I was about to say. I don't even know where I was going with my next sentence. I will say I've heard really great things about the trailer. And, it wasn't, when the final Halloween Kills trailer came out, everybody was like, oh, they're spoiling everything, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, this one, I haven't heard that. I've been like, bro, this looks dope. Like, a lot of people have responded really, really well to it. So, really, really excited, man. This is going to be a fun one. Probably going to keep it at around an hour or so, I would guess. Not super, super long. Of course, we just did... let me see. We just did our interview. Yes, that's. I was looking at comments and my brain is on overdrive right now. We just did our interview with Steve Merlo last night. That was an absolute blast. Huge thank you to Steve for coming on and talking to us about the Sawyer massacre. And listen, I gotta throw a shout out. Our buddy Art Wishwood, dude, haven't seen you in so long, man. He said, "Hey guys, sorry I haven't been on. I was avoiding most of the ends of marketing on social media and such, but now I'm all ready for everything. I'm pumped. P.S. I missed you guys, dude. Missed you too, man. Yeah. Honestly." We've thought about you. We've talked about you because, it's cool. Like, we're at the point now where I feel like there's people that are constantly here. But yeah, man, we've missed seeing you in the chat, so I'm glad to have you back. Horror World, what's going on, buddy? He says, "What up, bros? What up, man?
What up, bros?
About to sit here and watch Michael and Laurie wreck each other hopefully for a pretty decent trailer. So, again, we kind of talked about the Halloween Kills trailer a minute ago. Again, haven't seen it. We're about to watch it live with you. Just kind of giving this a few minutes to get more people in here. For me, I hope this doesn't spoil too much. I don't think it will because I feel like if it was super spoilery, people would be like freaking out about it. And
already have been flaming the trailer,
and
the Twitter sphere and Instagram stuff, and all over YouTube. People would be blaming this trailer if it was spoiling way too much. But I mean, in regards to it being like 24 hours, no, I'm stupid. Only like 6 hours since it dropped.
How does time work, Miguel? How does time work?
Not right in my head. But what? Has it been like 6 hours since it dropped? Right? Am I correct in that?
Something like that. It dropped like in the middle of the day today, but
because you think like after a trailer drops, they would just flame it and say you get all the spoilers whatsoever all over social media. But so far, I mean, I haven't heard anything.
Well, yeah, Art said he's watched the trailer at least 50 times today. That's going to be me because I'm probably going to watch it at least 3 or 4 times, and we're going to break it down right now. And then I'm probably going to go upstairs and be like, look at my wife and be like, look at this. Look at it. I'm just like, take my phone. Now, somebody just joined the show. If you just joined and you saw me doing that, I apologize.
Don't apologize for your being you.
I get it. But I'm mean. You gotta let me fly. All right, let's do this thing. Trailer. The final Halloween Ends trailer, man. I'm a little jittery. I'm like, hoo, ha, hey.
If you're antsy now, I can't imagine you at the fucking movie premiere. Jesus.
I know. I'm probably gonna be like, honestly, we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna have my popcorn and my large Coke, and I'm gonna look at you and be like, will you hold me? Could you imagine it's like some random dude who's not like a big Halloween fan. He just wants to go see a Halloween movie at Halloween time, and he's sitting there eating his popcorn. The previews are starting, and I'm sitting there next to it, and I'm like, He'd be like,
I guarantee
what are you doing?
I'm gonna be one of those guys that's just like sitting there and just watching all these sweaty boys. No offense, love you, sweaty boys. Freaking out about these about this movie.
You love it too. Don't lie.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna be sweating out of my fucking
you're not
single pore that I have. So, but I will be there with you, celebrating a momentous occasion. Okay.
It is.
So just
it is.
Just keep that in your thoughts.
It is. All right, the time has come. First of all, that pumpkin looks exactly like the pumpkin that Laurie carves in the OG. Just saying.
That pumpkin looks incredibly round. You know what I mean? Like it has no like of the typical pumpkin thing. It's just like a round pumpkin. The smoothest
just
fucking
like,
pumpkin
boop.
I have ever seen in my life. No wonder he was able to make perfect triangles in a face with that, because there's no round like edges or whatever to fuck you up with it. That's the one thing that I hate about cutting pumpkins. Was like trying to cut the pumpkins and like the edges and shit fucked me up and all that stuff. If I were to cut a pumpkin, I'd want that. Something is round. It looks like a basketball.
Who carves the mouth like that? How do you carve the mouth like that? Yeah.
I don't know. Walt Disney?
That's weird.
It looks
very like boop, zoop. It's just a little zoop. Horror World says, I went to Walmart today, guys, and I was trying to find the blow-up Michael Myers thing you can have in your car, like these snow blow-up things you have in your front yard. Like an inflatable thing, like the big inflatable things you can have.
I think that's what he's talking about. That's pretty dope.
That is
if you have it, please send us in the Instagram.
Yeah. All right, dude, here we go. Are you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
I feel like Clark Griswold. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, here we go. The final trailer for Halloween Ends. By the way, I have to say this before we start. I really like, and I put this in the chat too, I really like that in the marketing, I know that was a huge blue ball build-up moment. I really like that in the marketing, they're using the taglines of the original films. Like, they're using the 1978, The Night He Came Home, then Face Your Fate, and then Evil Dies Tonight, and then now, of course, It All Ends. I think that's really, really cool of them to do. So, all right, man, here we go. The final trailer for Halloween Ends in 3, 2, 1.
Poetic.
It's been 4 years.
Oh my God, is that the house? I'm crying.
Hello?
Oh, I like this. Boom. I likey. Ooh. That's pretty dope. Ooh, I like that score.
I was certain that I saw him watching me.
Lindsay?
Like you moved on, but you're actually just
oh, she runs the bar now?
What are you gonna do when Michael comes back for you? Because he is coming.
But this time, something feels different. He's more dangerous.
Bro, she is gonna have a terrible death.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, they showed that death.
He killed my daughter. But tonight, I will kill him. Come and get me.
That's funny. Oh, so she does change.
The only way he can die is if I die too. It all ends now.
Oh!
You came here to kill me, so do it.
Whew.
Bro, what is the deal? First off, great fucking trailer. Great fucking trailer. Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I kind of forgot we were live for like 2 seconds there. Like I was completely enamored with that.
I know, guys. If you
I literally
rewind,
like
you're probably gonna see my face like this.
Yeah, my soul kind of like I think left my body for a second.
I was just invested at this point.
Wow. That was a really good trailer. I don't feel like it spoiled anything. Now, obviously there are surface level things like the Corey thing. Like the Corey thing is literally out there now. Like it's in the synopsis. It's in it's been said by some of the actors. Like it's out there now. I am blown away by the look of the stuff in the sewer, like where he's been hiding. I think that is absolutely
It looked
awesome.
like the first image of the tunnel. I thought it was just a hut, kind of like in I think it was Return of Michael Myers or the Curse of Michael Myers, where he was like after he got shot and whatnot, and they threw a grenade in the trench and he's like ends up in a shack for a couple of days or something like that.
Yeah,
like it looked kind of similar to that, and I was like, here we go.
Yeah,
but luckily that tunnel looks way better than I thought.
Yeah. What's going on, JT? He said this was the best trailer in this trilogy. 150%. And listen, I thought the Halloween Kills trailer was better. This trailer, not like the music in this one. This one feels like it's going to have a little bit more epicness to it. And I thought I was going to get... I don't know, of course I'm going to have to be cautiously optimistic because I thought Halloween Kills was going to be kind of epic. And in a horror sense it was, but like, I mean the storyline. I thought that... I expected a little bit more, like we've talked about. We've talked about this stuff a million times, right? Like, you know, the stuff with the mob. I thought it was going to be a little bit more epic in how they handled that, and there was going to just be this whole big rally cry, and then he still takes them all out at the end. And of course, we didn't really get that. It was more just chaos and mayhem. But yeah, man, this trailer looks really, really good. I definitely
mention something about the trailer music. Yeah, I was gonna say that it felt more cinematic as composed.
Yes.
Compared to Kills, where it felt more raw and like edgy. You know what I mean?
That's actually a really good way to put it. I feel like Ends will be the most cinematic, epic, event level thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Halloween 18 was still kind of like not a smaller story, but it was still a little bit... It had a little bit more intimacy to it in terms of the characters. Halloween Kills was more of that just wild and crazy, like, you know, you're going to do some coke off of somebody's butt crack, and then you're going to... And then that's what Kills was. This has a little bit more of that epic... cinematic vibe to it, like you just said, and Art, it gave me chills too. Like literally, I kind of want to go back and watch myself watching it because I was just like I forgot we were here doing this for a minute, just because that it memorized me, man, mesmerized. Josh, what's going on, buddy? That was Halloween 5, where the guy finds Michael and raises him back to health, even though he's in a coma for a year. Wakes up, kills the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Can we watch it again? Honestly,
I don't mind to. Yeah,
I would love to.
There's a lot of things that I think I missed that I kind of want to check out again. Yeah.
We will do a breakdown in just a second, kind of go frame by frame. But yeah, I definitely want to watch that again. Real quick, Art said at this point you can smell Micah from a while away, moldy sewer ass and all.
Bro, when he pulled that knife out of the fucking crack under the sewer, I was like, yo. If you're not gonna die by the knife itself, the fucking infection you will get from that knife alone. That thing looked like it was in the
about to have tetanus and all kinds of stuff. Well, and I like that he's kind of hiding the knife. He's got. Listen, Michael's honed his organizational skills. He's trying to grow as a person. He's like, you know what? David Gordon Green even said this. Kind of like he even said that like Michael is kind of done. Like he just kind of want and like retire is. I say retire in a joking sense, but like it kind like he kind of did say that. He was like, Michael just wants to go rot. Like there's nothing like I don't think he necessarily wants to go out on a murder spree anymore. You know what I mean? And I mean, and that like David Gordon Green said that. That's not me saying that. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or what'd you say?
That cheapens his ending, his I guess swan song. I guess.
I don't know. I think it's
just he's done. Like he doesn't want to do this anymore. He just wants to route and he just pulled back into the whole thing.
Yeah, you're saying did Michael meet his quota, like Art said?
I mean, yeah, like as a man going on salary, like when you finish your job for the day, go the fuck home. Like I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I think it's all in as Dave McRae would say. I think it's all just in the execution of it. I think if it makes sense that he's just because at the end of the day, you could argue that what Michael wanted was simple. After all, he just wanted to go home. Like literally the entire time in Halloween Ends, he's just trying to get back to his house. And when he finally gets there and he's content. Again, it sounds kind of silly when you put it that like plainly. I don't necessarily mean it like he just wants to chill on the couch. Like that's not what I mean. But this whatever is in him, I mean, he's a psycho. Like he's an insane person. You know what I mean? You can't think about it that plainly, but I don't know. There's something about like I think he was there. Like he was home.
He got home.
Is that a siren? That's you?
That's probably me, honestly.
No, I don't think so.
It's another one of Michael's bodies. They're coming to pick it up.
I don't know. There was a siren. I'm not sure. But yeah, like I think when you put it that plainly, it sounds a little dumb. But at the end of the day, his goal was very simple. I mean, obviously he's going to cut down anything in his way, but
he's always going to have fun.
He just wanted to get home, and then as soon as he got home, Allison and Lonnie showed up to try to kill him. And then he fought them, he killed Cameron, and then Karen took the mask and led him into the mob massacre, and then he killed the mob, and he went back home. That's why I'm really, really interested to see... I'm interested to see where Kills ends and where Ends begins. Like, how does he end up at the sewer? Why, if he's just trying to go home so badly, why does he leave his house? Like, does the cavalry come in and the state police and state troopers and SWAT team and whoever else roll up and he's like, oh, I gotta bounce. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what exactly, like, causes him to be like, nope, I'm out. Bye, you know? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wanted to finish that thought.
No, it was just a shitty joke I was gonna say. I was like, so, like, since Michael's home, and, like, would you count, like, Lonnie and Karen's death be considered self-defense? I mean, he was in his home. They invaded his home, so he just killed them.
I don't know. I think
by legality's sake.
In the eyes of the law.
In the eyes of the law, Michael Myers is safe.
But also, to be fair, he has killed like 70 people in one night at this point. So.
Tomato.
Josh Boyd says, I wonder if Ends is taking things full supernatural, like Laurie has been going off about. It kind of seems like Laurie is the new Loomis. I completely agree. Obsessed with Michael, all the lecture talk, building him up. Yeah, that's an interesting thought, because even kind of seeing, like, there's a point where I forget it, we'll rewatch it in just a minute, but there's a point where Allison grabs her and she says, you act like you've moved on, but really you haven't. You're just obsessed with him, or you're obsessed with death, or whatever she says. But
aren't you
Laurie,
surprised Allison isn't, like, obsessed either?
I don't know. I do think Allison's got the black painted fingernail. She looks like she's going through a little bit of a dark phase. You know what I mean?
I swear to God,
she's definitely been listening to My Chemical Romance and Slipknot.
Family, if I see the fucking Charles Manson in her room, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go quite that bad. That was weird. That was a. I don't care what anybody says. That was a strange choice.
That was a decision.
That was a choice. I don't know. That was a strange choice. But, you know, thinking, I feel like Laurie in this film is almost going to be not quite the same thing, but I feel like there are going to be elements similar to what H2O shows us that Loomis became. You know, after essentially, like, you know, Loomis surviving the fire. But
Loomis?
In Halloween 2, yeah, like because H2O I like bypasses 4, 5, and 6, so I think I could see elements of what Loomis became with the room with everything taped to the wall, and we've seen a little bit of that. If you go back and watch the first trailer, where we get more of a glimpse of Laurie kind of ruffling before Michael swings the door open and she's standing there like this with the gun. There are things taped up on the wall, and we know she's writing her memoir and things like that. Like, I think there could be elements of that obsession. She can't let it go. She wants to find him. All that's like, I think there's elements of that there. So
I got you.
Could be interesting.
Which makes me so surprised with Allison because honestly, like not only did Lori lose a daughter, I mean Allison lost a mother, so it's like
yeah,
I'm kind of like surprised with the fact that Allison is like quote unquote fine even after 5 years or is it 3 years?
I
or
don't
5 years?
4.
4. Okay, so
split
4.
the difference.
Yeah. Split.
Yeah, I don't think she's fine. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Maybe she's fine. Maybe she's like, listen. Maybe Allison is like, he did me a favor. No, I'm kidding. No,
he said he killed my family, but that check though, that life insurance check, spot on.
Lori's gonna be like, Allison, he killed your mother, and she's gonna be like, yeah, but we don't ever have to worry again. We could finally go to Hawaii.
I have in the driveway though is nice.
All right, let's watch this thing again, shall we?
Okay.
Here we go.
It's been 4 years since Michael Myers
pooped last.
Is this after like they chase what's his name away?
Yeah, I wonder where this comes into play.
Yeah. I'd say he's on the run right now.
Michael looks at him right now like, what are you doing in my house?
Bro, he looks like he's been standing there for like years. He looks like he was in a catatonic state.
Let's be honest, do you think he's taken the mask
I
off?
was certain that I saw him.
Or it's been on his sweaty face for 4 years?
You pretend like you moved on, but you're actually just
It
obsessed
can't.
with death.
It can't be off.
What are you gonna do when Michael comes back for you? Because he is coming.
So that's actually.
That's a cool shot.
Something feels different. He's more dangerous.
That's so cool, dude. Oh, man. They did give away that death, though.
He killed my daughter. But tonight,
She's a pretty redhead. She's gonna die.
come and get me.
She leaves the door open for him. That's cool.
That's what got me. Yeah. You see how she's immediately trying to change?
He had the mask off. Did you notice that?
Maybe the
I saw
only
that,
way
yeah.
he can die is if I die too. It all ends now.
Oh.
Bro, that poor radio star.
Bro, he is down right now. Like, he is down.
Yeah. That amount. See.
Man.
Oh,
I
is it
can't
streaming
look-
on
I-
Peacock?
Huh?
Is it streaming on Peacock?
Yeah, they're doing that again. They announced
Oh
that a
my
couple weeks ago.
God.
It's on Peacock again. Well, and I don't know. There's a lot of people that are pissed about that. Look, I don't really care. I'm gonna go see it
Why
in the
that
theater.
conversation
So
again,
like,
though, man? Jesus Christ! Like that movie's gonna make bank either way.
listen,
You know, there's a question. Like, what's old boy's name? What's his poor fuck's what name?
who? What are you talking about?
Poor little fuck the curly haired kid.
Copycat Kid?
Bro, if you could say that one more time. What's his actual name?
Corey Cunningham. That's
Okay, Corey Cunnilingus.
Corey.
You notice that he's only in like the only scenes you've seen him was like in the sewer and then when he's talking to Lori. Like this man obviously has very little screen time in these trailers as compared to all the people that survived the events of Michael Myers. So that's gotta mean something. And don't tell me it's some weird like marketing lead on. That's definitely there for a reason.
I think it was Viewer Anon who posted on Twitter today, and he was like, listen, everybody who's like, that's Michael, no, that's Corey, that's Michael, that's Corey, that's Corey, no, that's Corey, no, that's Michael, no, that's Michael, but he's where, like, all of those people, he was like, you guys literally have no idea. It's pointless. Christopher Nelson, he was like, we are going to do a breakdown because, look, it's fun. We enjoy doing this. But Chris Nelson on The Thing with Two Heads with Sean Clark, he was like, dude, everybody who's doing a breakdown of these, he was like, there is literally intentional shit in these trailers to throw you off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I don't know. I think I'm I know there's a lot of people that have very strong feelings about the Corey thing and what they're doing with that character. I'm going to hold off. I really have high hopes for what they're going to do with this film. I think it has the potential. You know, JT said this is the best trailer in the trilogy earlier. I think this movie has the potential to be not the best of the franchise, but I think I might walk away from this going, yep, that was my favorite in this trilogy.
I'd say
so.
I'd say this movie probably might be one that could tie the franchise in a cute little bow.
Yeah. Well, and I even saw somebody else today.
At
They
least
were like,
for a while.
Another, I don't want to say leaker, but industry insider person today on Twitter, they were like, the last 20 minutes of this movie is literally going to make your entire brain like explode. So I don't know if that could be a great thing. That could also be a terrible thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That could be pretty terrible. So I'm not entirely sure, but Josh said, was that Michael, though? Did the hair color look different from Kills when she takes the mask off? I'm curious to go back and see that. I want to see that because there's a couple of things that... some of the stills... That's why I haven't watched all of the TV spots. I've only seen 2 of them. And I'm going to keep it that way. I wanted to watch the final trailer, but I'm not going to watch any more of the TV spots. I really don't want to... I don't want to feel... I don't want to feel spoiled. I don't want to feel like I've seen it all. Like, I want to walk into this... Like, the whole, the sewer chase thing with Corey and Michael, I don't want to see any more of that. I want to leave the rest of that for the film. So, I mean, and listen, we only have, 2.5, 3 weeks now? Less than 3 weeks. I mean, we're close. Tickets are on sale, which we need to do, by the way, like today or tomorrow, ASAP.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got to get those tickets.
How long have they been on sale? And you haven't been talking to me about that.
No, today.
Usually he'll talk to me about, even, a couple days before tickets go on sale, he was like, yo, we got to pick out a day. Either opening night or the night before. But we already have our date set, right? Sunday,
I think
right?
I think we're gonna go on that Saturday. That Saturday night.
Okay.
So yeah. Art said, I remember when my mom took me to see H2O when I was 13 in 1998, and after she's like, is he really dead? And I was like, well, she cut off his head, so I guess.
Your mom asked that, and you answered, and your mom asked that, and you answered it that way? That's hilarious.
Yeah. Horror World says, I agree with you, Brad Miguel. He took all those beatings from the mob and was lit on fire. I mean, he's been through a lot. Like, honestly, if I went through all of that, if I was shot and stabbed and some old lady tried to light me on fire, I would be like, bro, I'm retiring too. Like, I don't want, y'all are trying to play a game that I don't want to play. Like, goodbye.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Corey's going to go in the sewer and, steal the mask or something and drag him back into this, and he's going to be like, this bitch. He's gonna be like, are you kidding me? So so let's break this thing down. That's the wrong button. Didn't want to do that. Let's see, share screen. That's what I want to do. So let's break it down shot for shot. I'm gonna turn the audio off. The subtitles are still on, so we'll be able to see what they're saying.
Bro, turn down that audio quality too, so it doesn't skip too much for me.
What do you mean, the audio quality?
The image quality. Turn it down a little bit.
Oh, is it skipping a lot for you?
For me, it is. Yeah, I can't.
It's
be
on auto.
By 1080p.
But it's not. It's on auto.
Go to 480.
Okay.
All
right. Here we go. Let's break this sucker down. So we got the OG pumpkin.
Okay. I was gonna say Art just said the OG pumpkin. I was like, is it?
Yeah. You're right. It does look like it. But see, here's what I'm confused about.
It looks like a foxhole.
Yeah, it kind of does. It looks. If you think about the shot we're about to get in just a second of Corey walking in, it looks like it's daytime out. This is very clearly nighttime. Mm-hmm. So he's walking in. See, right there, it's daytime. It does not look like it just did a second ago. At all. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. And he's already got blood on his cheek,
well, maybe
too.
It's just letting you know. Yeah.
I have a lot of questions about that scene. But I will say I really like the blue lighting and stuff. That looks really, really cool. Like I think that's really, really neat. And listen, this could be very unique. We could get something almost along the lines of Halloween 6, where it's a very unique chase scene. Like, you could do a lot of really, really, really cool, creepy things down there in that sewer. Like, and all the footage we've seen in the sewer looks really, really great anyways. I mean, even when Corey's sitting there and Michael grabs him, he looks scared, bro. And then Michael's like, "What are you doing in my house?" I live here now.
Corey's like, "That's no basilisk. What the fuck?"
Michael's like, "Hello, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty."
Oh my god.
I also like how he just kind of sits there and looks at him like, bro, you don't even know what you're doing.
Though, like, bro, imagine how long he's been in there, because there's cobwebs in front of his face. So like, he's been standing there for a while. So which makes me think that I feel like he was in like a catatonic state for just like years.
Well, it would make sense given the original.
Still. What do you mean?
Well, that's what he did. That's why Loomis had such a hard time with him, and that's why, Loomis was like, the whole, I watched him for however, 18 years. I watched him for, whatever many years he says. I forget exactly what he says. Not looking at the wall, looking past the wall, thinking about this night. Whatever he says, in the TV cut. But it would make sense if he just literally was sitting there catatonic for 4 years. Like, Now, obviously, he's a human being. He would have to move at some point, but I mean, I don't know. Again, if you think about it too much, if you take away the mystery of it, then it kind of seems dumb. Slams him to the ground. Now that's what you like. Even the let me go back a little bit.
What is that flash right there?
I assume
that lightning.
I assume it's lightning, which is sick. Very sick.
It was like, but it was what was it? It was daytime. It was actually clear whenever Corey went in there.
I don't know. Listen, the weather and time of day is really throwing us off here. Like, we obviously have no idea what that part is. But it looks really dope, man. I mean, the way he takes the knife. And the knife looks grimy, too. Like,
it does. It looks rough.
He even, like, he
says,
slams him down.
I am one with the knife.
Look at it, dude.
I am one with the knife. The knife is one with me. Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's all rusty and... And I even like the way he kind of pauses and he looks at, like, he doesn't even just cock his head sideways. He kind of like, he sits up like it's like when the old man pulls the suspenders up and you know that it's about to get real. It's about to go down. Like, it's that kind of thing where he's just like, all right, like, here we go.
He looks tired. He looks tired of this shit. He's like, bro, why the fuck is this curly haired fuck just sitting in my goddamn sewer?
Universal, Miramax, Blumhouse, kids trick-or-treating on the street. Ooh. Listen, I'm still blown away that listen, if I lived in Haddonfield, first of all, I'd have been gone years ago. Second of all, on the anniversary of when all of this awful stuff happened, if my kid looked at me and was like, "Daddy, can I go trick-or-treating?" I'd be like, "You better sit down and go to your room. Like, you can go play PlayStation in your room. That's what you can do. Go play Call of Duty with somebody. But that's it. That's about all you can do tonight. Sorry, buddy, you're not going anywhere." Like, I'd be like, "Nope, you're not doing anything."
There's no such thing as children interaction during Halloween.
That's a cool shot too. Number one, why is she standing out by the truck, looking at the house? Second of all, she says, "I was certain that I saw him," and she kind of, she turns her head and looks, and then he's gone. But is it really him watching her, or is it Corey watching her? Like, that's a scene where it's like, okay, is that really him? I don't know. But it's an interest. The timeline of events is something that I'm very interested to see how it all kind of plays out. Because I'm not 100% sure, like, what I think of that. So, obviously, I don't know if this is Mick's bar. I don't know if this is a different bar, but she goes in, she's having a drink. Let me go back a little bit more. Hang on. So I'm watching me. Lindsay is working in the bar. Lindsay looks okay. She looks good.
What was she doing beforehand?
We don't really know. I really liked her character in Kills. Like, out of all of the legacy characters, even again, I was not a fan of how they handled Tommy, and that's not necessarily the fault of Anthony Michael Hall at all. I think Anthony Michael Hall is a great actor, but the dialogue and the lines that they wrote for him were just very odd and very strange. But all of see, I'm like, they were strange. Miguel's like, garbage sauce, like awful.
Because yeah, man, Lindsay was probably like the most rationally scared individual in that movie. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
well, she was scared,
everybody
but
was wanting to fight, but like she was like, no.
Well, she was scared, but she was also, she had a little bit of fight in her though too. Like, and her decisions weren't stupid. Like, she didn't make dumb decisions that got her killed. Her dialogue felt natural for the scene that was happening. I mean, she didn't kiss the bat, and like, she didn't, when she had got the bag of bricks.
That would be really weird if she just straight up kissed the bat while Anthony Michael Hall was holding it. That'd be kind of sus.
But like, even getting the bricks and like hitting him, I mean, she went for it. Like, she got all the bricks in the bag. She made a decision in the moment, and she ran with it, and she did a great job. But I really liked her, and I felt like her final scene in Halloween Kills, when he wheels her in the hospital, when they find her next to the creek, and then they wheel her in the hospital, and you know, her and Tommy kind of have that moment, and she says, "Be careful" or whatever, and she wheels him in, and it's like, okay, but that was it. So I'm really glad we're gonna see more Lindsay, because I loved her character in
she's gonna
Kills.
she's gonna be one of the very first 5 people to die. I can guarantee you that.
I hate you so much.
I can guarantee that.
But you're probably not wrong.
Yeah, probably not wrong.
Now that's a cool shot. Little bit of callback to the original. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That even look like, even the lighting looks like the original. You know.
Yeah.
Like that scene, and of course they're going for that. Well, I went back too far. Sorry. The lighting of this scene, the way Laurie looks, her hair, like, this definitely has the vibes of the OG to it. It really does.
Where's the palm trees?
I did the shot. Even the leaves, you know, blowing across the street. Now this is interesting. Laurie's like, "You're grabbing me. You insulted me by touching me." But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of Laurie's like emotional state. Words are hard sometimes, and we all just have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think she's going to be in a good place, or do you think she's going to be like really struggling to like overcome this?
Laurie is someone that is like capable of using about 24 different types of guns, and yet words still hurt her. Very bold decisions writing.
It's like, bro, you are literally Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
and you're still like, and you still need years of therapy.
Blumhouse literally wrote you to be like Sarah Connor, and yet words still fucking bother you. Like, the fuck, dude?
And Allison's like, she's just going for it, man.
What is she laying down?
Oh, okay, now I understand this. Mike from We Watched a Movie said the same exact thing, but I think there's a still. I don't know if it's from Total Film. I don't know where it's from. She's picking up a glass. She had like a whiskey glass, kind of like the glass you have right there, like she dropped her drink or something. But she's looking out like from the porch, like there's something there. You know what I mean? And even the way we see the rails in the foreground, it looks like she's,
so you notice,
you know, being watched.
You notice every single one of the scenes that we've seen right now between Allison, her just standing right there, and her watching the house, she's wearing the same cardigan and blue shirt.
I know.
So I'm asking you this: do you think she just wears that shit every single day and hopes that Michael just walks in, or is this happening, and is this all going to happen within one night?
I'm gonna come back to that question. I'm gonna get there in a minute. That's interesting. The knife is bloody.
Yeah.
Whose hand is that?
Bro, that is straight up Michael's.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Does it look grimy?
Yes.
It does look pretty grimy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it look like an old man hand?
Oh my god. Yeah, it does, dude. You mean tell me Corey's hand looks like that?
No.
Exactly.
Bro, Michael is 60.
Can you imagine like Corey like talking to Michael, like, Michael, show me where you wash your hands, and he shows him like a puddle of mud, and he says, "There."
He just points. He points with the hand that only has the 3 fingers. He just goes
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen, dude. Michael is 65 and Halloween Ends.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Bro is a 65-year-old man, and he is still about to blow somebody up. Like, J-Dad, what's going on, man? He said, sorry I'm late. How about that trailer, though? Got me hyped AF. Bro, you're going to have to go back and watch me. I was, like, mesmerized. Like, I forgot we were, like, live for a second. I was just like... I saw, I believe it's Destiny Faulkner, shout out to her, but she was like, you know, I wasn't even going to watch the final Halloween Ends trailer, and she was like, and here I am with chills and bawling my eyes out at work or something, you know, like that. Like, it's just, it's funny. It was an emotional trailer, man. It really was. 100%.
Her employees catch her, and she's like, what are you doing? She's like, evil dies tonight.
Now, interesting, this is an interesting, this
I already
intrigues
know
me.
I'm not gonna like Corey. Look at that.
I know you're not.
Piece of shit
I know you're
face
not.
right there.
Listen,
I'm gonna hate his guts.
Which character do you think is going to end up being your least favorite of this trilogy, Corey or Barker?
Corey.
Over Barker? You think you're going to like Barker? Because you hate Barker.
I have 3 that I hate. It was Barker, Sartain, and probably now Corey. And it's because I always forget about Sartain. Because I don't like the fact that I feel like they're recycling the same motive with Corey as the same with Sartain. Corey seems like someone that wants to pin Michael and Laurie together again. And it's like, bro, Sartain already did that. And it led to the events of Halloween Kills. What is this one going to lead to? You know what I mean?
See, I hope, though, that they don't just recycle the Sartain thing where Corey is like, hey, I want to put Laurie and Michael in the same room again. Like, because we've already done that. Like,
right there from where we pause says enough.
But that's interesting. Like, he says, you know, what are you going to do when Michael comes back for you? Because, you know, and he says, because he's got to do the Family Guy thing. Or, no, like on, not Family Guy. I don't know what I'm saying. The Golden Girls thing where it's like Dorothy goes, a common? He's like, he is a common. You know? Like, he's coming for you. Like, I don't know. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know why he's like that. Like, why is he sitting on the stairs?
And also,
like,
why is he talking to Laurie in the house right now? Like, how
I don't know.
What's their connections between one another?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or is it
man.
just some random stranger that just said, "Hey, I'm gonna walk in your house and talk about your most traumatic arch nemesis to you"?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna sit here.
Some sort of a relation between Corey and Laurie.
He's like, listen, I know you've gotten help and you're actually doing really well, but I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your abuser and the person who tried to kill you a couple times, and you know the person that's given you lifelong trauma and
I got it. Bed buddies, summertime fling, and then it all breaks down in the fall.
What the hell are you talking about?
Laurie needs to forget about what happened. So Corey's probably Laurie's fall time fling. You don't know that.
Bro, I think Corey is Allison's boyfriend.
You think so?
There's a picture of them kissing. Like, yeah. Like, there's straight up a picture of Corey and Allison kissing on a car. Like,
but why though? Like, Allison is one of the Allison is someone that's like, forget about Michael to Laurie. So why would she be dating someone that's just as obsessed with Michael?
Okay, obviously, I don't think she's gonna know that. I don't think she's gonna know that. I think it's gonna be a complete shock when.
Bro, look at that face. That says I talk about Michael 24/7. That says Michael is my muse.
Listen, what if when they're in the sewer court, like Michael grabs him by the throat and Corey this is not gonna happen, but like he grabs Corey and Corey just goes. Oh. He's like, I found you.
Where are you?
J-Did said, it's not a recycled Sartain. Trust me, bro. It's good. Oh, yeah, because you've read the script. I forget.
Yeah, you read the script, dude. Damn.
I forget that, man. J-Did said, Corey is Allison's boyfriend. See, I told you. And I think Laurie sees something in him, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Is it like a love thing or is it like an evil thing? Like,
she sees something in him.
Like, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Now, who is the? Let's go back.
I wish you knew it.
Why does that go so quick? Who's Homeboy? Who is this? We've never seen him before. I don't know.
He's literally gonna be Letterman jacket man, a man with the Letterman jacket, #1. I can only assume that.
He's gonna die about 40 seconds after he makes his first on-screen appearance.
I 100% believe it. With that Logan ass haircut, yeah, he's gonna die.
Bro, he'd be like, he looks at David Gordon Green. He's like, okay, so how do you want me to play the scene? And David Gordon Green's like, it doesn't matter. He's about to pin you up against the wall. It doesn't matter. He's about to take your face and slam it into the ground 16 times. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So Allison's coming up the stairs. That's another cool shot, man. There's a lot that you can do. Now, I'd be pretty certain that that's Michael. And I actually have a prediction here. So this is obviously the radio station, the radio tower, which there's been a ton of speculation about ever since David Gordon Green, ever since David Gordon Green said that in the Halloween Kills commentary about the radio tower playing a role in Halloween Ends. But my guess is that Laurie is going to be listening to the radio. And Michael is about to walk in here and slam Homeboy's face into the stuff, and she's going to hear it happen on the air. Like, this murder is going
Ryan
to...
Seacrest.
Yeah, but seriously, I think it's going to end up being something along those lines. Mm-hmm. So... which could be kind of interesting. It could be pretty scary and pretty eerie if done correctly. But I would be willing to guess that is definitely Michael. I mean, look at the way he walks out. I mean, the way he's walking just tells me that's straight up Michael.
The way he talks, the way he walks, walking down the slide.
Michael goes, making my way downtown, walking fast. But what I find interesting, though... What I find interesting though is Laurie is sitting there watching.
Is that
Oh,
is that Corey and Allison? Why'd you look back?
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I thought that was like a newspaper stand. I didn't even see that was two people standing there. I was looking at Laurie and I was like, so this is the radio station.
Oh, it is.
So this is the radio station. Is Laurie watching? Ooh, that's an interesting thought. Is Laurie watching Allison and Corey because she's suspicious of him? She doesn't like him?
Maybe Corey is a part of the radio station and the other guy is Corey's friend. And Corey is now dressed up as Michael and kills his friend, trying to antagonize Laurie to come out.
I thought you were about to go in a completely different direction about the kissing thing, but
no.
Anyways,
I was actually talking about the script, dog.
I don't know. JDad says, I'm calling it right now. Brad gives it an 8 out of 10 and Miguel a 7.9 out of 10.
Is that based on all of our others? Because I feel like I've scored higher than him in a couple of movies.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Josh said, JDad is just relaying information that has already been shown in extended footage. Yeah, and I haven't watched all of that. Like the promos, I haven't watched those purposely, just because I've heard they do give some things away, and I don't want to. Again, I want to. I know the final script is out there. I know that you can find answers to all of the questions if you really look hard enough. I don't want to look hard enough though. I want to walk in with questions, you know? And it's fun to speculate and stuff, but honestly, like, this trailer
on $12.99 again.
I know, right?
The important question.
My biggest question going into Halloween Ends is, why did I just spend $32 on the 2 tickets for me and my wife and a large Coke and a popcorn? Like, why did I just spend $32 on that? That's my biggest question. But I want to walk in there with questions, and I want to feel like those questions were answered at the end, that it's a satisfying conclusion. So, I mean, hopefully we're going to get that.
Who was cutting Michael Myers' nails? Because if you saw, his nails look pretty well kept. If I was I was just living in a mental asylum and just walking around for years, my nails be all sorts of decrepit and shit. Like
maybe he Maybe he makes a stop at the local library and he orders a nail file from Amazon. He orders, some canned food from Amazon. That's another thing. What's he been eating for 4 years?
Bro, can you imagine though, Michael just like filing his nails with that rusty old knife? Is like,
ugh. Bro's probably got all kinds of disease,
And like they're not killing him. Like the disease are in his body, and they're like, bro, he should have died like weeks ago.
It's like tetanus. It's like tetanus, and I don't know what's another like disease you get from
AIDS or like herpetogonosyphilis, and they're like, bro, we've been here for years. Why is he not dead? And Michael is just sitting there like, bro, like I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like AIDS and COVID are sitting there together, or like not AIDS. I don't know. I'm not a disease person. I don't know. It's like tetanus and COVID are sitting there together, and they're like, bro, what is the deal with him? And COVID's like, I don't know. I've been trying.
Bro, this is supposed to take place with some elements of COVID. Where's the COVID elements? What if all that got cut?
I hope it did.
Said,
now that's a cool shot too. Is that Lori?
No, that's the old lady that was in the pool in the next couple of seconds. Can guarantee that poor lady. She's probably on her Roku streaming the Halloween Ends on Peacock as well, and she just gets straight up killed before she gets to the end.
She's sitting there watching Rob Zombie's The Munsters on on TV. She
said, Harold, this brings back so many memories.
But see, that looks like Lori's house. That looks like the door that she left unlocked.
Okay. It very well may be, dude. Like it's not
but
supposed
why?
to be like those two scenes are not supposed to be like. They just happen to be spliced together very well.
Oh, you're saying maybe they're not the same. Maybe they're not the same scene. That's okay. I understand.
Yes, art said it right there. Editing, my man.
Yeah. That's true. You're right. You're both. Listen, you're both right. I'm wrong. I get it. The horror world. I'm just nervous and sad that this movie could be in my top favorite scary movies of 22. You're sad that it could be in your top 10 favorite scary movies of 2022.
Are there other movies that you're looking forward to? Like, I'm curious. Like, I mean, after Halloween Ends. I don't know if there's any others that are coming out. Are there? I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's a ton. Barbarian, Smile. We had Nope. I mean, there's quite a few horror. Listen, 2022 has been pretty good for horror. I gotta say, it really has been.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about the marketing for Smile, because like this one, like I said, in this movie, they're kind of keeping it close to the chest, other than the fucking TV promos, which by the way, fuck off with that shit. But like with Smile, bro, like you really need to look up the promotion ads or the promotion for Smile, because.
Oh, I know. I want to see that one.
Have you seen like? No, I'm talking about like even outside of commercials, like they've hired people to be in certain spots of live events and just sit there with that creepy ass smile. There were people that had that creepy ass smile in MLB games, and they showed it live.
That's awesome.
They were on Good Morning America, and they were just sitting there, just smiling with that weird ass smile, and that's like their idea of promotion. Like, bro, that made me want to see that movie so much more, because it's like that's like the marketing behind that. Whoever came up with that, bro, pay him well. Give him a raise, because that made me want to watch the movie more and more now. Because I remember when I first saw that trailer, we saw like 3 jump scares in the trailer, and we were like, okay, this movie's probably going to be okay, but you just showed us all the jump scares.
Bro's sitting there like SpongeBob. He's like, I'm ready. Promotion. Art said the Smile trailer made me scream out loud both times I saw it. Yeah, man, I really want to see that one. Yeah. Smile got legit creepy vibes. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, it looks legitimately scary. Like, there's not many movies where it's like, okay, it's actually scary. Smile actually looks pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being completely honest. Yeah, Art, completely agree, man. We did reviews for both of those. Nope was fantastic, and The Black Phone. I think I like The Black Phone a little bit more than I like Nope. But honestly,
bro, it is so fucking tough, because Black Phone is such a good such a good movie in and of itself. Like, even if it wasn't a horror movie, it's still
a good movie, yo. Yeah. It's a good movie, yo.
Good movie, yo. Hey, welcome back to the podcast. It's a good movie, yo.
Hey, that could be our new intro. Hey, yo, welcome back to the podcast, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yo.
Please, for the love of God, guys, don't make me speak like that.
No. Listen, man, Nope was good. Honestly, we talked about this with Steve Merlo last night on our show. I think Nope is probably my favorite Jordan Peele film so far. If I had to guess, I think it's probably my favorite.
It's like second for me.
But yeah, I like both of those films a lot. It's been a good year for horror. We might have to do that. We might have to rank our favorite, which we'll rank our favorite movies of the year, obviously. But and we're gonna rank the Halloween franchise at the end of Oktoberfest. All the good. Listen, we got all the goods. We'll be sure to do it. It'll be good.
We got plenty of good content.
J-Dad said, imagine at the doctor's office getting your prostate exam. Look over your shoulder and the doctor gives us that smile. I don't know what I would do. I think my soul would just kind of leave my body right there.
I don't know how it would feel looking at my creator and say, is that really how you wanted me to die? Bent over, prostate out? Like,
you look Jesus in the face, you're like, really?
Really though?
That was it? Really?
Like I would have taken a
Why?
buyout there over my fucking prostate being shown
like,
to the world.
I literally would have rather been strapped to a train than to watch that happen. Like strapped to a train that falls off of a cliff, like into a pit of alligators. I would have rather that than how I died.
An experience of smiling man absolutely kill me with my anus out in the air. Yeah, I would not be pleasantly happy.
Yeah. Rosalie, what's going on? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I was at the store. No worries. Everybody's got to do a little bit of grocery
Michael
shopping.
Myers mask. I hope you were getting a Halloween Ends mask.
Ooh, by the way, my Ends mask shipped. Listen, I finally, for those of you that followed my saga, I have literally spent 2.5 weeks. I kid you not, I have gone to every party city up and down I-75 in the state of Kentucky, and I haven't found any Ends masks. And I finally...
All you had to do was go into the Foxhole and you would have found one.
I finally gave up. Yeah, that's true. I finally gave up on it, and I was like, I'm just going to order it from Nightmare Toys. So, but it shipped, and it's on its way. So I'll do a review for that once I get it. I'm really excited to get my hands on it. I got my kill sitting behind me right now. Yeah, guys, be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. J-Dad said be sure to stab that like button, Shatters.
I love that, J-Dad.
I love it.
I love that play
Listen,
on words.
J-Dad, I listen, it's no surprise that we both hate the smash that like button, bro. Like, we don't, I couldn't do that. I couldn't say that all the time. So I like that you put a little, I like that you put a spin on it. I dig it.
I like the stab. We might be using that soon.
You put a spin on it, and I like it. Well, yeah, Rosalie, here's the thing, though. I think they've been hard to find at Party Cities, the mask, but I see people on Facebook and Twitter, and they post pictures of 30 of them on a wall, and I'm like, where are you guys finding these at? Like
they're scalpers.
Really?
That's what they are. They buy a shit ton of masks and then they sell it for ridiculous amounts of money on eBay.
Like people on Facebook and all the Halloween groups are like, yo, go hit up a Party City. They have like 40 different Halloween Ends masks there you can choose from. And I'm like,
but sucks to
it's
suck,
just empty shelves.
40.
I know, right? I don't know. Let's keep watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just got way sidetracked on that. I wonder what she means by this. The he's more dangerous thing. Like what? Like why is it different this time? Like, is that just for dramatic effect?
That's alluding to the fact that it's alluding to the fact that Corey's the one doing it, and it's basically just a young Michael killing now at that point. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his kills are a little bit more radical as compared to Halloween kills, I guess.
I wonder if Laurie knows about Corey and she knows that she's gonna have to stop Corey and Michael. You know what I mean?
Do what?
I wonder if Laurie knows about Corey and she's gonna end up having to stop Corey and Michael. You know what I mean? I wonder if
you know how tough that would be.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
And this poor lady is just trying to get in the shower.
Is Anthony Michael Hall comes out of nowhere with the bat, and it's like, yeah.
She literally just wants to get in the shower. Like that's all she wants to do. That's it.
Bro, look at that interior of the shower.
I know.
God damn. That's up. That is up there in the tax bracket, bro. You know you in that bracket when you can paint your fucking bathtub. You know all of us got that fucking pale white stained look in our tubs. But no, this lady has Vincent Van Gogh's fucking tapestry in the shower. Golly.
We all know that our bathtubs and showers are out here looking like Michael's mask, like, to be complete. You know what I mean? But listen,
that's so fucked. But
hers is the type of shower that if you stay over at her house, you go in and you're like, listen, I'm poor. How do I use this? Like, this is a lot.
It's like you could actually be doing well, making 50,000-60,000 a year. You like you see that, and you just mention, look, honey, I'm broke. I am poor. I don't have this. Okay, I can't compete. Yeah, in the
That's
shower
funny.
knob, like Jesus Christ, like what? Like this is some next level shit. Like this is probably the owner of the radio show. I would say. You know how cool that would be if it was the owner of the radio show, and then she dies. It's like if it all leads down to the whole like radio tower thing, like kill everyone that owns it. Yeah.
Yeah. Jade had said, my shower looks just like that, only moldy.
That's what he meant by like Michael Myers' mask. Like,
yeah. Horror World said, I'm just meant to say I'm sad that this could be the end and all who live in it will die. Yeah, that's interesting. It is kind of sad. Yeah, like, it's sad to think about the ride. Like, the ride is over. Like, we're not going to have another one to look forward to next year. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Art says, they have rich people in Haddonfield? Question mark?
Fuck, I guess so.
Probably.
I don't know. Did you see Big John and Little John's fucking house?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
House, that was renovated.
Yeah. Like, they looked like... They looked like they were in a different tax bracket than the rest of us.
And think about it like this: you remember Michael Myers' house in the original movie? Like,
it wasn't nothing fancy.
That thing was tarnished. Like, that thing should have been condemned. But look at it, completely renewed, renovated. Like,
that took some dough.
That took a lot of money. That took some dough. That took some Big John and Little John dough. Like,
it did.
So yeah, rich people in Haddonfield.
So, let's see. Goes to get in the shower. Walks out there, flips on the light. I guess she's at her pool. Poor old lady. She's screaming, running through the house.
While
look at her bath. That's the bathroom. That's her bathroom, bro.
Bro, that looks like an Olive Garden bathroom. Jesus Christ.
It really does.
Yeah.
Seriously, where are we right now? Good Lord.
We in the gated community of Haddonfield, you know?
Yeah, this is where you got to punch in a code to get through the front gate.
Yeah.
She grabs her phone. That's such a sick shot, man. And the cool thing about this is she sees him in the reflection. Like, so before she can even by the time she even turns around, he's already got, you know what I mean? He's already there. Like, it's too late. Like, you're done. You're done. She screams.
Yeah, by the time she turned around, she was already a hashtag. Like, she was already on someone's t-shirt. Like, 100%. She was already past tense.
Listen, by the time she even blinked, he already had her against the wall. Like, that was over before it even began. Like, legit.
I believe it.
And obviously we're going to get a little nod to Bob's death here, which it's cool, although I will say that would have been a really, really neat death to see, to be revealed in the theater as you're watching it. You know what I mean? I'm a little bummed that we saw that one, but I get it. I'm also tired.
I feel like I hope they didn't just show every single death in the movie.
I don't think they did
from this trailer.
I don't think
they said the deaths they ain't gonna, like, the death toll ain't gonna be that high. So I'd probably, you know what? If I had to guess the amount of deaths that's gonna happen in this movie, if I had to throw a number, I'd say 4 or 5. 4 or 5 people are gonna die.
Bro, is it just me or does he look absolutely massive? Like Tyler Mane massive in this shot.
Yeah, he looks tall. He doesn't look massive and bulky, but he looks tall.
I don't know. It might just be like the way the camera angle is and the fact that she's pinned up against the wall and kind of like limp anyways, but he just looks so big. And Jade had said the overalls look baggy in this shot. They do.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? It is not Corey in this one, and I still can't believe that it's a copycat killer, because if you look at Corey, from the first and initial reaction of Michael towers Corey, like Michael had to reach down. Yeah, Michael had to reach down to choke Corey out. Like Michael towers.
He said,
and I'm picking you now. Yeah.
And I'm picking you up.
Yep. So it's hard for it to be a copycat, unless Corey got some ginormous fucking platform boobs. But other than that, yeah, I'm still.
Also, do you know how angry I'm gonna be if this is Corey that picks somebody up and lifts them up against the wall? Like,
exactly,
bro.
Exactly.
I could not grab you and pick you up against the wall. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Nobody could do that. Right? Yeah, Corey is just supposed to be a normal dude. And yes, Michael is a normal dude, but Michael is also the shape. You know what I mean?
Really,
like,
yeah.
He's a normal dude, but he's also a normal dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Also, I love the fact, dude, look at that. It looks like a silhouette. From my perspective, it looks like a silhouette. He literally looks like a shape.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
now.
He really does. I love it.
I'm really glad that he's what's it called? That they're really like emphasizing the fact that he's just like a shape in this movie. I hope they keep that up.
I love it, man. And you know, I did a video about that. I think it's on the channel. It's from a couple months ago, but I did a video and I was like, what if, you know, like an interesting way to present Michael in Halloween Ends would be to just keep him as the shape. Like, he's not, I mean, obviously we're going to have to see him, but like through most of the film, literally like he's right there, then he's gone type thing, like the entire time. And then you see a quick kill and that's it. And he's gone. Like, I think it would be interesting just because we saw so much in Kills. I think it would be interesting to, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. What are you laughing at me for?
I was just laughing at J-Dad's comment. He said, if you see a dude wearing overalls and that mask, I'm not checking his height.
That's fair. Art said, well, James Jude Courtney is at least 6 feet, and that girl is probably like 5'4", like Madonna. I was going to say. Yeah, she is probably shorter.
Yeah, it's tough to, like, base his height off her, because she dead ass probably looks like she's 5'4", I would say, yeah.
He's also wearing those big boots, and she's barefoot. You know, I mean, there's some give there. Gilbert Perez, what's going on, buddy? He said, hey, what's up? It's Halloween Ends 2 hours long. It is. I think I think the final cut is around 2 hours long, which is pretty dope. I'm glad. Gonna be a slow burn, gonna be a character-based film, but I dig it. I'm glad about that. I'm pretty happy about that. Listen, almost 20 people watching right now. If you haven't already, please be sure to click the like button. That really helps us out a lot. And
like button,
listen, and if you're watching after the fact, let us know what you thought of the Halloween Ends trailer. So let's keep watching. Mm-hmm. We even get the head tilt. I don't like that you can see his eyes though. That kind of bothers me.
I was not a fan of that yesterday because you showed me another still and it was like, are you okay with him seeing you being able to see his eyes?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little much. 20 people watching now. Holy crap, man! You guys friggin' rock. Love you. Million Ideas. What's going on, buddy? He said big facts. Same with Kills. The audience is paying attention to that, not the people running for their lives. Yeah, I agree. This Halloween. Now, what is this shot? Let me go back a minute. We get the stab. We get the head tilt. What is this?
It looks like a bunch of kids acting amok. You know what I mean?
But, like, why are we seeing it from this, like, hazy angle? You know what I mean? Like, why are we seeing... I almost just knocked my light over.
Probably...
Like, why are we seeing it like
probably
this?
Because it's... Probably it's just Michael walking through a crowd again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
J-Dead, did you hear Peacock will have added scenes from the theatrical? I don't believe that that's going to be 100% true. I don't think that that's true. If it is true, I'm going to be pissed. But I don't think that that's true. I don't think they would do that.
Wouldn't you want to see the extra stuff like, in theaters?
Right. Even if Blumhouse wanted to do that, at the end of the day, Universal is the distributor. Ooh. They have the final say. I don't think Universal would be like, sure, release one copy in theaters and one copy on Peacock. I don't think they would go for that. I don't think so. I think Universal would shut that down hardcore. So I could be wrong, but I don't really want that to happen. Arch says it's a Halloween party on drugs. Yeah, maybe it's Allison on drugs. Maybe that's true. Listen, maybe Allison's kind of starting to experiment a little bit. Maybe she's starting to use that credit card a little bit, and she's got a little bit of she's got a little bit of Scarface going on. I don't know.
Yeah. She said, "Give me that coke."
Doubtful. Doubtful.
Give me that coke. Fucking broke my goddamn camera.
Art Wishwood said, Million, I was thinking it was Allison in the Mask trying to be silly with her man Court. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That makes me slightly uncomfortable. There she is trying to she's lighting the pumpkin again, like she's getting ready for it. She's got her desk in the background. Picture of Karen there. We get the flashback to kills. Have you noticed there's kind of an ongoing theme with Laurie looking around her shoulder? Like she looks like she feels like she's being watched at all times, you know? And she probably is, even if it's not Michael. Corey is probably watching her because, I mean, let's be real. If you're obsessed with Michael, you're going to be obsessed with Laurie too, you know? Maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe that's part of the reason that Corey is dating Allison, just to be close to Laurie. You know what I mean? Maybe that's that.
I never loved Allison. I always loved you, Laurie.
Maybe that's I don't know. That could be an interesting angle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Laurie's hiding. She's got that blue shirt on again. I like that she straight up unlocks the door for him.
Grandson.
And boom. Bro, her face, she almost like, hold on. Dang it. Not quick enough. Bro, she almost looks excited right now. like he opens the door. Yay! She's like she looks excited that he's opened the door.
She looks like bro,
finally.
She almost looks like she just shot a gun and is dealing with the recoil of a gun. You know, just I don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be. You're not wrong.
But did you hear my theory?
No, go for it. Go for it.
Corey is Ben Tramer's grandson.
I don't like that.
I like it. If you guys like the fucking Corey copycat killer, you're gonna like the Ben Tramer.
Nope.
Yep. He's trying to get revenge on Loomis after causing his grandfather's death for getting blown up by a car.
That film isn't canon, though.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't fit in like this canonical timeline, though.
Hey, you know what? Anything can be canon.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I feel like you're joking. I hope you're joking. No, because we don't listen. Have you ever realized, like, and this is something that they've never really delved into with these characters, but we don't know who Karen's father is. We don't know we don't know who Karen's father is. I don't think it's Hawkins. There's been a few people that have been like, yeah, Hawkins is Karen's dad. Allison's Allison's grandfather. I don't think so. Because doubtful. I don't think so.
Press D for doubt.
J-Dead says, I'm that baby's daddy. It's
I'm
like
the pappy.
It's in life. I'm the pappy. Dude, I miss Bernie Mac so much, man. He was so good.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
J-Dead also said Q Bon Jovi. Shut through the heart.
Oh, with Laurie shooting the gun? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me go back. Let me rewind the shot for a second. So she takes the shot. Now, this is interesting. Because if you look, so she's looking out that way. If you look behind her, that is very clearly,
you will see Michael.
James Jude Courtney, though. Like that, like if just looking at it, like that's him. That's James Jude Courtney. There's no doubt in my mind.
Tony Moran.
Well, No, that would be Nick Castle, actually. That's Nick Castle. And
I gotcha.
Yeah. Hawkins screams Laurie. Now this is a cool shot. So this,
I think Hawkins is a detective now, if I had to say.
You think like he's been promoted? Promotion.
Yeah. Promotion.
Yeah. Million Ideas said, I love the copycat idea. This franchise has a long history of Haddonfield guys dressing up as Michael. Definitely a fresh twist on that. I agree with that.
Corey better fucking blow up by getting hit by a car and it just randomly combusting in honor of Ben Tramer's tragic death.
Listen, I know how Miguel wants this to end. If they blow each other up.
I hope they blow each other up.
That's an inside joke if you go back and watch our episode of Purely and Simply Evil on Halloween 2.
I think it was Halloween 2. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Halloween 2 when we were talking about the Ben Tramer scene.
It was Halloween 4, The Return.
Yeah. Jade had said, plot twist. Corey was just an enthusiastic Michael Larper.
That's another word for copycat. Yeah.
Art said Law and Order Haddonfield or CSI Haddonfield. That's what it's going to be. That's what this is going to be. Million Ideas said Laurie and Hawkins only kissed and held hands. If that made a baby,
mind blown.
Literally, they just touch and her belly just goes.
Act like you didn't think that's how it was whenever you were a kid. That's how I thought it was. Like if you get close enough to a woman, you like automatically she gets pregnant. That was like my initial thought when I was a kid. I also thought about like seagulls dropping off babies, but you know that's like before my GPA went higher than 1.5.
Solid. There's Saga. Lifts up, got the call back to the OG, screams Michael. Now, so who is this? I can't tell if it's Corey or not. Now, that's oof. Don't even get me started.
Oh, that's Michael.
That is. Well, of course that's Michael. Duh, that's Michael. But whoever is holding this flashlight.
Can you imagine? Good God.
That is a brown shot right there. Oh, yeah. Pants. Oh, yeah.
I would be shitting bricks if I saw that charging after me.
That is a killer shot. I love it. Absolutely
he looks
love
short.
it.
That might be Corey.
Yeah, that's Corey. It's gotta be. Hold on. And charge. Boom. Yep, that's Corey. It is. Gotta be. Ends.
What, being attacked or attacking someone?
Being attacked. Corey is being attacked. Dude, listen, I love this shot so much. I get such H2 vibes from this. Like 1981. I really do. The way the collar is wrapped around, because the collar in this is a small little detail that I think a lot of people don't realize, like, makes a big difference. It's always bothered me if the collar isn't good. But the collar in the original is popped so V, like it's such a perfect pop. But in Halloween 2, it's kind of wrapped around his neck a little bit more, which, I mean, of course, Dick Warlock was a different body shape, no pun intended, than Nick Castle. So, like, I mean, it's kind of, like, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. This shot just gives me such Halloween 2 vibes. I love it. There's your boy, Miguel. Your favorite boy. There he is.
I'm telling you, I can't think of any other reason why Barker would be in this movie still. Than trying to like denounce or blame it all on Laurie.
I don't know.
Did you see?
I still don't like that. I don't think that.
Just saying, she still ain't got no friends. So
I'm not.
Don't like Laurie.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't be interesting to dive into, whether or not it'd be interesting to dive into the town's perception of Laurie. Like kind of her legacy in Haddonfield and what people think of her, like that would be interesting, but I don't know about the trying to denounce her kind of thing. I don't know about that. I'm not real big on that. Now this is interesting though.
Oh wait, the fight just happened then.
But that's what I'm.
So that house fight isn't the end. I want you to know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's so. You asked me a question earlier, and I said I was going to come back to it, and this is a perfect time to come back to it. That fight, I don't believe that is the final fight between Laurie and Michael. I I really don't. And I would almost be willing to guess, well, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Because she, like, why would we have this scene at the end of, like, if that's the final fight, why would we have this scene of Laurie in the cop car and she's all bloody and she looks tired and worn out and she looks at Allison? Like, I just don't understand, like, why. And, you know, Allison looks at him like, I just don't understand.
What is that outside?
Behind Allison?
Yeah.
I think it's just somebody walking. I think.
I say, like I found some huge discovery. No.
I know, right? Another interesting shot of Allison. Nobody's out on the street. There's nothing else going on.
Bro, you notice how that street in particular gave less of a fuck about Halloween.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Rico Blankenship, what's going on, buddy? Who's dead in the pool? I think that was just a random old lady. Now, whether she'll have a... I don't know, whether they... they'll explain who that is.
I'm gonna give you her name. It's old lady dead in the pool. That's the credit she's gonna get. And the role
old
credits.
Old lady number 1.
Old lady number 1.
Art Wishwood said maybe they're 2 different nights, just like when you think it's all over. I would look, dude. I love that in movies where, like, I don't think it's 2 endings, Rosalia. I don't think it's 2 endings, but I would like that. Like, The Dark Knight is the perfect example of this. There is a moment where, and I remember thinking this in the movie, I love The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is in my top, like, 5 favorite movies ever made.
No,
but
like, what if...
there's a moment in The Dark Knight where you're like, this is over. Like it feels like the movie is over. But there's still another 45 minutes of it that you haven't seen. I would love it if the Halloween Ends was like that as well. You think it's it, and then it just, boom, it hits you, and then there's another half hour that just wrecks your brain. I would love that. I think that'd be great.
What if she's saying, like, there's 2 different endings, and, like, that scene in the car just isn't going to be in the final cut?
Maybe. It could be. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That kind of goes back to the Chris Nelson, like, intentional things to throw you off. We don't know. Who knows? Million Ideas says Barker has an arc to complete as well. This is Ends, after all.
Yeah, I know, right?
He does. He does. I'm curious, what's the blowtorch doing?
Who has the blowtorch?
I don't know.
And who's in here? Shit?
Who? I have no idea, but she is literally wrapped it. This person is wrapped in a chain link fence. I don't know. I can't see who it is.
She's about to get flame broiled. I'm just saying.
I gotta look at it upside down. It looks like a girl. Bro, homeboy is getting wrecked. Look at his eyes, dude.
That's great acting. Great acting right there. Spot on. Like, give the man an award. You want to keep looping that headbang?
Look at his eyes, dude.
Bro, again, that's my face right now after you flipping it back and forth.
Yeah. Ooh, Jaded said I'm onto something. He said I'm onto something about the like, you think it's over and then there's a whole other 40 minutes of the movie. I like it. I like it.
I like it.
Now that's a cool shot too, when the door slams and Allison sees him in the reflection. They are doing a lot with, and I know people have dove way too far into that, where they're like, it's all like at the end of the movie, Michael and Loomis are going to be sitting there and like in a session in Smith's Grove, and it's all going to be in his head. Stupid. That's not going to happen. But like they have done a lot with reflections, like looking like in Halloween 2018, where Laurie looks and she sees him in the castle in the mirror, and
because the theme is you have to look inside yourself in order to acknowledge the monster within you, and the monster is Michael.
You just pulled that straight up out of your asshole, didn't you?
Oh, dude, it was fresh out of my ass.
Oh man, but yeah, that's a great shot of Allison, man. She screams.
Who's
so
that?
whoever is in the fence, this person obviously. I mean, I assume these are 2 people that are about to die.
Bro, that is my face whenever the microwave is counting down 10 seconds left, bro.
This?
No, the other guy, the other kid.
Not Homeboy?
Not that one, for sure. That one.
That's when your pizza rolls have like 6 minutes left and you're like,
bro, that is literally what your pizza roll sees outside of the oven. I 100% believe that.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Million, I thought the same thing, dude. I thought she is pointing. I thought she looked like one of the Mulaney's too, but it wouldn't make sense though because, I mean, this is years later. You know what I mean? I don't think that would make much sense unless they do another flashback, which I don't think they're gonna do. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard a thing about another flashback. I feel like that would be something big that people would be talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
interesting shot here. Why is he holding the mask? He always wants to put the mask on. Why is he holding it in his hand? And why are there spotlights on him? I'm confused. My body is tingling and I don't know why. No.
Bro.
But seriously, why is he holding the mask? Like what is this stance that he has going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this Corey?
I'm more concerned with them fucking boots, dog. Those boots look wild.
They're like this tall, dude.
Fucking dirt stompers, man.
Yeah, Epic Retro Time, what's going on, buddy? Baggy clothes. Yeah, it does look awfully baggy. It really does.
I was gonna say that if
really,
my
really
lawyer
does.
came to the courtroom with those types of pants, I know I'm gonna lose.
J-Dad said, "Look at the boots, bro." Yeah,
I was saying that.
It's that's we're all thinking it. It's like in Harry Potter. Oh, good lord, we're all thinking it. You know,
oh, good lord. Is that a kid?
That was a lot of stuff that just happened. So, dying. That is a child. Allison screaming. Michael about to bring the knife down. Now, this is interesting. She's like taunting him. She's got.
That's
so I think
such a bit. That was so, bro. This scene is gonna piss me off.
Why?
It's like four whole, like it's 4 movies of you having the opportunity to kill this man, and yet you're still gonna taunt him.
It's like you've talked about that horror trope before, or that just the movie trope in general, where it's like you finally come face to face with your arch nemesis, and you're like, "I'm gonna give you a monologue first." It's like, bro, why? It's like, just, you know what I mean?
So just to play off this bullshit theory, what if like Laurie knows that this is Corey right now, and she's just taunting like Corey for that matter, like if you really want to kill me, like you couldn't do it, even Michael couldn't or whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's awesome. Mm-hmm. I dig that. I think, listen, I am fine with Corey. Mark my words to all, like almost 20 of you listening right now. I am fine with Corey being a copycat killer. I am fine with doing something like that with the Corey character. If Michael and or Laurie use his face to mop the floor at some point. Like, clean the tub with Corey at some point in this movie. Like, I do not want Corey to walk away from this.
Don't harm that tub, man.
Yeah, don't do anything to that rich lady's tub. That was a nice tub. That's a nice tub. I would love to scrub my body in that tub.
Yeah.
Million Ideas said they could be the next generation Mulaney's. Could be Cameron's age, like Lonnie was in 78. Could be children of the bullies who took his candy and kills. That'd be awesome. I would dig that. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, she's sitting there taunting him. The refrigerator's kind of sitting on him. She goes to take the mask off. He's moving his head. He's also moving his head strange. Like, I feel like Michael wouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? Goes to pull it off.
No, not really.
And I didn't move it quick enough.
Oh my god, that is curly ass hair.
Dang it. Dang it. I'm going to do it this time. It's going to happen.
I hate my life so much.
Boom! Dang it! One more. Here we go. One more time. Last time. Final time. You know whoever edited this trailer is like, they're gonna sit and try to do it. All these people are gonna sit and try to pause it at that moment, and I'm gonna make it where they can't. And boom. Good enough. That's curly hair.
There
that's,
it is. That's Corey. That's Corey.
Is it? But is it though?
God damn it, that's Corey.
Does it look like a bald?
Barker?
No. Could you? I would die. I would get up and leave. But does it look burned though? Does it look like Michael? I don't know. I'm confused and I don't like this.
I said that's Corey.
Seriously, I'm about to. J-Dad, you're right. I'm about to lose it, bro. Like, I don't know if this is Corey. I don't know.
He's gonna curse out that index finger tonight. Like, you piece of shit, you weren't fucking fast enough.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Julia's gonna be like, "What's wrong?" I'm gonna be like, "I couldn't pause it at the right moment." So I've got Brad. What's wrong? I've got to go return some videotapes.
Oh god.
Yeah, Brad. Let's do that. Let's do the slow motion version of it.
Make sure you get the right spot. Otherwise, we're gonna be waiting here for 5 minutes for 3 seconds.
Okay, Jack Sparrow.
Like I said, bro, Lori looks like she's enjoying that way too much.
She really does. And
bro, even with the fucking slow-mo.
This is as slow as it'll go.
You can't hit it. I know, which is more hilarious. Bro. You are done. Stop yourself. Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. We're not gonna figure it out anyways. Like we're not going to.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Like let's be real.
All right. Halloween ends. Yay. Bro,
but see, I don't know though. But then he launches her across the room like that. So I'm just like, is it?
See,
is it?
That's way.
Is that?
Yeah. Epic Retro Time. They had to know fans were gonna dissect this trailer. Yeah, I believe it.
Of course they did, and they knew. And listen, again, Chris Nelson specifically said everybody who's breaking down these trailers shot for shot and doing this, he was like, "You're all wrong. Like, I'm sorry, but you're wrong." And I don't think. Again, I am glad that we're at a point where we don't know more than we do. And listen, you might be somebody that is read the script and that has watched every TV spot and that has watched every behind the scenes feature,
like J-Dad, who is literally laughing at us with all of our fucking theories.
Right, and that's fine. I don't want to do that. I want to walk in not knowing. I want to walk in not knowing as much about this movie as I possibly can. So that's kind of that's what I want. I want to go in, and I want to be surprised, and I want to walk away feeling satisfied. You know, that's my biggest thing. Is I'm not necessarily close-minded to one of them winning over another or anything like that. I just want to walk away feeling like, you know what, that was a more satisfying ending than we've ever gotten for this franchise, and I think that's possible. I think we could get that. I really do. So I think it's possible, man. My hopes are very, very, very high for Halloween Ends, and let's just hope that they can deliver on it.
I'd agree too. My hopes are definitely up for this. I mean, this one, in regards to what we've heard since like the drop of Halloween Kills, and they said that this one's going to be a little bit more intimate. I was a little like off kilter by the fact of how the pace of this movie was going to be, but it seems like this movie is going to have as much cinematic elements to this movie as you would with any other movie in the franchise. So I'm all sorts of excited for it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give this Corey thing a shot. I'm gonna give it a chance because I'm paying more money to watch it, for fuck's sake. So obviously I'm giving it a chance. So I hope they at least execute it well if they're gonna do the copycat killer thing. So
Yeah, I agree, man. So, Jaded said, "I'm not laughing, Miguel. I just can't wait to talk about it with you guys." Yeah, man, I'm super stoked about it. And listen, we're not far away either. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. He said I'm more hyped for this one than the other two. Good. I'm glad, dude. That's awesome. I'm really hyped to see how this ends. I want to see this final battle between Laurie and Michael. I want to see this more intimate, scary story, you know? So I'm really excited, man. An hour and 36 minutes in, guys. If you have not left us a like, please go ahead and do that. Miguel, final thoughts before we get out of here. I'm not gonna lie, I have to pee so bad, so I'm looking to wrap this up here in a few minutes. I also want to go to bed, so it's been a long day. So, final thoughts, my friend.
Thoughts.
Other than you think Corey's gonna be an idiot, and you love Sheriff Barker, and you think Ben Tramer is the greatest character in cinematic history, and you would like to marry Sartain.
Tentatively, this is going to be a 7.9 for me. I'm going to make a bet with you right now, J-Dead. I will go back to this movie. I will go back to this specific podcast and put on the ratings that you expected us to give, and we will compare it then. But I gotta say, I'm all sorts of excited for this movie.
Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rosalia said, "Not good for your prostate, Brad. Go pee." Yeah, I'm gonna go pee in just a minute.
You don't want to get it checked by a smiling man.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. It's okay. It's okay. Jaded said, "Much love, guys. See everybody this weekend for the watch along." Good little tie-in, my friend. This Saturday night, we are continuing the road to Halloween Ends by watching Halloween 28. We are going to watch Halloween 2018 together live on the show. It's going to be a fun time, man. So definitely go back and watch last night's show with Steve Merlo. We had a blast. Wasn't necessarily Halloween related. It was definitely more Texas Chainsaw Massacre related, given the Sawyer Massacre. We talked a whole lot about his film. That was a really great time. Mm-hmm. So I had posted about this, and Miguel, I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to you a lot. I had tentatively rescheduled this show for tomorrow. I've got some stuff I need to do. I'm not 100%. I'm not saying this won't happen tomorrow, but I'm not saying that this will happen tomorrow either. So we'll Miguel and I will kind of talk about that a little bit after we go off air. It'll definitely happen at some point. If you were there to check out this episode of Purely and Simply Evil, Rob Zombie's Halloween Revisited, that show was an absolute blast. It was definitely maybe one of the funnest episodes of Purely and Simply Evil we've ever had, and this one is going to be a blast too. So I'm looking forward to it. We just got to figure out a time to do that. Kind of a little preview of what's to come for the next couple of weeks. We have our Halloween 18 watch along this weekend. We will get that Rob Zombie's H2 episode rescheduled, and then next week we have something really interesting coming. Boom bum boom bum boom bum bum bum. Happy Halloween, 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 happy Halloween. Silver Shamrock, boop. We are definitely taking our deep dive into Halloween 3. So we will have not only the episode of Purely and Simply Evil. Yes. Not only will we have the episode of Purely and Simply Evil, but our commentary for Halloween 3 is going to drop next week as well. So that's going to be a blast. Really looking forward to introducing Miguel to Halloween 3 because he's never seen it before. This is going to be his introduction to it. So I'm really excited to show him Dr. Chalice and his sexual harassment charges and his alcohol addiction. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't like where this is going, but okay.
It's going to be a fun one, man. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. New episodes of Let's Talk Movies and Purely and Simply Evil premiere every single Tuesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Of course, all of these shows are a part of the very first ever Let's Talk Movies Oktoberfest. This is a month-long, well, really month and a half long, if you really look at it, celebration of the Halloween season, of Halloween Ends, just of all of the horror goodness that we've got coming out, at the end of this year. And we've had a blast with it so far. It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of content, and we're really looking forward to it. So I will definitely be sure, once I get my Halloween Ends mask, to do a full review video of that, and that'll be up on the channel as well. Guys, we love you so much. Please click our links in the description. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram if you haven't already, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I guess we might see you tomorrow. We might see you Saturday. We like to keep you guessing.
We'll see you some other time.
But we will see you soon. That I can guarantee you. Mm-hmm. Soon, my friends. Soon.
That was so great.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.